All right. So chats about trauma. Does it get better? Yes, it does. If you do the healing work, um, you can get to a point where you can pretty well recover from it, from what you've been through. And you don't quite go back to the way you were before, though, I'll be honest. Um, but yes, if you do the healing work, you can get to a place of almost where you were at before the trauma. That being said, though, there is a part of you that will never be the same because of what you went through. And because of that, you might have different preferences in your life. You might have different desires than you once had before. And the thing is, once your brain has been in that state, once it's been traumatized, it's very easy to go back into trauma again. So you're very vulnerable. So you might be tempted to fall back into the same patterns that caused you the trauma in the first place. So the best way to deal with that, and I can't speak for every traumatic situation because there's so many different traumatic situations, but for mine, I was abused by men. So two of them in particular. So when those types of people, and often the universe will throw those kinds of people back in your life just to test you, just to see if you'll go back with them again, just to see if you'll go through the same crap that you already went through. And the way that I stop myself, because I'm not going to heal. If I re-traumatize myself, I'm going to go in reverse. So I have to stop myself from making the same mistakes I made in the past. So what I do is I say, if that person comes back or somebody similar that has an unhealthy way about them, a toxic pattern about them that I know can cause me to feel unsafe and to be unsafe, then I ask myself, I have a certain standard of how I treat myself. So if the person does not treat me the way that I treat myself, because I have that standard, then they are not allowed in my life. They are completely cut off from my life. So that's how I keep myself safe. If you can't treat me with, respect, with love, the way that I would treat myself, if you treat me beneath that level, then you're out, you're gone. And that's it. So something to think about. If you've been through trauma, just realize you're going to be vulnerable to going back to that state again, to putting yourself in situations that could re-traumatize you, and to have some kind of a boundary to gauge whether or not you should participate with that individual or in that situation. Okay. And if that thing passes your boundaries, then you know that it's not right and you shouldn't do it. So this is a very good way to stop yourself from re-traumatizing yourself and to continue to heal and to move forward. If this resonated for you, please give me a like, please give me a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love and light. Take care. Bye.